everybody. I am coming to you from my kitchen. Thought I'd do something different. Tonight on the menu is pancit, which is like the Filipino style chow mein. So I'm going to cook it for you tonight. We're actually going to my mom's house, bringing some food over there, and then going to my friend's house and dropping off some food for her and her family. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to cook this. All right? Okay guys, so this is the pot that I use to make pancit. It's pretty big, right? And I've got over here, I've got onion and garlic. I've got these noodles, which I got these from Bel Air. Anytime a rice noodles is okay. It says pancit canton. I went to Trader Joe's and got these shredded carrots. And then the shredded cabbage right there, again from Trader Joe's. In this bowl is the rice noodles. It comes in a pack. I'll show you how that comes in a minute. Here is shiitake mushrooms that were dried and I rehydrated them. And then this right here is chicken. I use chicken thighs. I just minced it up. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the stove and I'll be right back. All right, so before I move on, these are the rice noodles that I'm using. I picked these up, I think, also from Bel Air, but you can go to Island Pacific or any Asian store. Any type of rice noodles is going to be good. You just have to hydrate them in water. I just put in the garlic and the onion in my pot right now. And you're just going to cook it until it's, I don't know, not really burnt or brown, because you have to add the chicken. So there goes the chicken. So I'm going to cook this chicken down, cook it all the way through, and then I'm going to come back and add my vegetables. All right, it's still cooking, but while it's doing that, I kind of wanted to show you what I use for liquid. I just use water, but I also use this bouillon, Better Than Bouillon. I picked this up at Sprouts, and so I just add some water into the pot, and I'll show you guys a little later, and then add the bouillon for more flavor. All right, so our chicken is coming along really well, and what Kayla, say hi. Hi. That is from Trader Joe's. It's shredded cabbage. Go ahead and pour it out. It's pre-washed and everything, so I just do it right out of the bag. Okay, go ahead and put the other bag. Okay, so that is 2 bags of cabbage, shredded carrots. Okay, go ahead. And I use 2 bags of carrots. You can use 1 if your kids don't like carrots too much, but my kids actually like carrots. So go ahead with that one. All right, perfect. All right, cooking that down. It's going to sit there for a second. Okay, I want to show you guys something, okay? So, I don't know if you guys know that we have a Malinois German Shepherd, and she is definitely our house dog, and she loves to be in the house. So, here she is outside. We set her outside to eat. That's her. You can see she is she just crazy, like jumps the window. She wants to come back in the house. Look at her. She's a little crazy, but she's a sweet little girl. All right, so now that that's cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the shiitake mushrooms that look like this. Again, these were dried, and I rehydrated them. When you take them out, or before you put them in your pot, get as much as the liquid out, so squeeze, and then put it in. Just like that. You can get the shiitake mushrooms also from Bel Air. Bel Air just happens to be right by my house, so it's a lot easier if I need to get some ingredients. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to literally get a spoonful, just like this, and I'm going to put it in there. These measured like 2 cups of water. You probably won't need that much. So I'm going to do a little at a time. You can see I'm stirring it all together now. Woo. All right, so as you can see, that's what it looks like inside the pot right now. Everything's kind of wilted. What I do at this point is Noi doesn't do noodles. He doesn't eat a lot of carbs. So what I do is I take some out, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with his to add noodles to his. And I'll put it right here. Okay. And what I do is, he does these noodles. I don't know if you can, that says Miracle Noodles, plant-based. We got these from Sprouts. Okay. So when we have pho, he doesn't do the rice noodles. He does these noodles. We're gonna continue to cook here. I'm gonna set that aside. I haven't added any salt. I haven't done any of that yet. I don't know if you guys can see the size of my pot. So there is my stove top, and that is the size of my pot, and it takes up more than a little bit over the burner. All right, so as you can see down there, I've got a little bit of liquid. I'm probably gonna need some more. I'm gonna take these noodles. So these are rice noodles. There it goes. Some chefs, Filipino chefs, they like to only use one noodle. I like both. So if you don't want the egg noodle, you don't have to put it in there. I do these first because the egg noodles take up water. Okay, so now what Cyrus is going to do is he's going to give us these noodles. Okay, the pancit canton noodles. So go ahead and put those in there. You can see they're a little crunchy. Once they get into the liquid, they'll become soft. And he's going to open up the other one. So can you hear that crunch? There's a little bit of a crunch. And just pay attention to the bottom of the pot. See how there's hardly any liquid? We're going to have to put some liquid, which means when we put liquid, we're going to need to put some of the bouillon. Now, if you wanted to, you could use chicken broth. We get our chicken broth from Trader Joe's, you know, wherever you want. I try to use a less sodium chicken broth, so that way I control the salt that goes into the food that we cook. You can see it's getting a little dry, so I'm going to add some water. And then we'll add some bouillon. Put it right in here. It is starting to get dry on the bottom, and the noodles are still crunchy, so we're going to add some more liquid. Stir that around. When you have everything prepped, it cooks pretty fast, and my kids like to eat it hot. I haven't put some salt in yet, but I will. So we've got got this salt, pink salt, Himalayan pink salt. And then we'll put pepper. Stir that around. Ooh, I can hear it at the very bottom there. You don't want your pancit to be soggy or have soup on it, so you want to make sure all the liquid has been evaporated by the noodles. Okay. All right, guys, there is the finished product. Again, it didn't take that long. The noodles have soaked up all the liquid, which is what you want. And again, look at the bottom of my pot. There is no liquid left. So again, you don't want your pancit to be soupy or anything like that. So I hope that you guys are able to cook this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's Noy. He's going to do his noodles. He's going to do his version of pancit with the miracle noodle. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later. Bye.